both my mom and my dad served missions, and so growing up, serving a mission was kind of just always something that was on the back of my mind, or in the back of my mind. And I remember when the mission age got changed, it was just like in that moment on my couch in the living room where I was like, yep, I'm going on a mission. And like as the time got closer, that just never really changed, and it just kind of like everything kind of fell into place where I was going on a mission when I was 19, and it was kind of always something that I had wanted to do. So everyone asks you, like before you get your mission call, like where do you want to go? And my answer was always, I want to go somewhere warm, and I would love to speak Spanish. But mostly just warm. And I always thought like, oh, I'm gonna get sent to Alaska or something just because I want to go somewhere warm, and that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's really where I wanted to go. And like the day I had my mission call, I had to wait till that night to open it so I could Skype my parents and everyone could come over and it could be like a big reveal. And I just remember thinking right before I opened it, like, if I get called to Alaska, it's okay. I'll survive and I'm not gonna get frostbite, and like Heavenly Father will help me. But I opened my mission call and I didn't do that thing where people always like cover it. I just looked straight to where I was going, and it said California, Los Angeles mission, and I just breathed a huge sigh of relief. And then I read further and it said I was speaking Spanish, and I just screamed with joy. I was so excited. Yeah, it was a great time. It's true. Heavenly Father wants you to be happy, and he looks out for you. The Mexico MTC is so fun. So I had never been outside the country before. I'd never been to Mexico before. And I remember when we landed, there's just so many colors, and there's so many people, and there's so many cars. And the cars drive so close together, and we were just driving in this huge bus to the MTC, and you know, there were cars like right next to us, and I was like scared but super excited. And I was with, you know, people were next to me that I was going to be serving with in my mission. And we were all just so excited. And the Mexico MTC is just kind of an oasis in the middle of Mexico. It's like crazy, and you can hear like car horns honking and dogs barking. And then all of a sudden you go into the gates of the MTC and it's just like a quiet oasis. And you're with the same people that you're with your district for 6 weeks every single day, and you become super close with them. They're still some of my best friends. And we actually had 3 teachers. The 3 teachers, and they taught us every day, and we had language study, and we lived in little casas that were on the MTC campus, and you live with your companion and then another companionship in these little houses. And the food I thought was really good. I really liked the food. They have amazing mangoes in Mexico. So good. But yeah, MTC is a super great place to like get prepared for how crazy the real mission is. And it's really fun. It was one of the best parts of my mission, just how fun it was. I think probably the most important thing for the MTC is to really take seriously what your teachers say you need to know. Because they have all been on missions and they've taught like lots of missionaries, so they understand what it is that you need to know. I was really grateful my teachers had me memorize the first vision in Spanish and the invitation to be baptized in Spanish, and that just really helped me my first couple weeks as a missionary, because I already had those things down. And it's good to like take seriously what your teachers say that you need to know. And honestly, the MTC is one of the most spiritual places that you can be. It's just a lot of people all together who are all really excited to serve the Lord for the next 1.5 or 2 years. And you know, the mission president and your teachers, they make it a spiritual experience. And as long as you're there for the right reasons, you're gonna get a lot out of the MTC. I did. And yeah, it's a great place. I loved the MTC.